All new features in C# 14. In this video, we will look at all the new features of the C# language in version 14. These are the features according to Microsoft's official documentation. We will explore and implement each feature, comparing it against the previous version of C#. Field-backed properties. Extension members. Name of supports unbound generic types. Implicit conversions for span and read-only span. Null-conditional assignment. Modifiers on simple Lambda parameters. Overload compound assignment operators. Partial constructors. Let's jump in and start with field-backed properties. Traditionally, when you wanted to extend the functionality of the get and set of a property, you would have to create a class-level member to support the property. In C# 14, you can now simply use the field keyword. The value keyword still refers to the value of the property, but the field keyword refers to the property itself. No need for supporting class-level variables. And just to prove you can still use both the old and new field implementation, here is a short little snippet that uses both. Next, we have extension blocks. Now, traditionally, when we write extension methods for a class or object, we would write a static method and use this keyword to point to the class we want to extend. The new extension blocks allow you to add members on instance level or class level. More importantly, all the added members are now inside the extension block. In the first example here, we add members to the instance of a generic list. Notice that the source parameter represents the instance. We added it as empty property that will report true or false, depending on the item count in the list instance. Then we also added a randomize method that will shuffle the items in the list. Alternatively, you can add members to the class itself. Both methods affect all instances of a list, the only difference being that the class members will be static. Also, for class-level members, we obviously no longer need a source parameter for the instance. Here we overload the plus operator. Again, notice all class-level extensions are static. Our plus overload allows us to add two lists of the same type using the plus operator. To test this, we first run the traditional extension to count vowels in a string. Then we run the new instance extension members, the isEmpty property and randomize method. And we test our overloaded plus operator to add two lists. Name of support for unbounded generic types. Previously, name of would only return the type of a generic type that is bounded. In other words, in the first line, the list is bounded to the integer type. The new fix allows you to get the generic type even if it is unbounded. Both will now return the generic type as list. Implicit conversions for span and read-only span. For those of you not familiar with spans, they are a kind of mapping to an array. It doesn't copy the array, it simply points to the array or parts of the array. This is what makes spans so efficient when working with arrays. In the first part here, we convert the string James into a read-only character span. Previously, you had to use the asSpan method to convert an array into a span. With C# 14, the span conversion is implicit. No need for the asSpan method. Here we create a span of the numbers array. Then we also create a span that maps to the three middle numbers and change the first value of the middle numbers. Because span is only a mapping, the original numbers array will be updated. Null condition checking. This is a very handy feature. We are all familiar with the null reference exception when we try to access an object that points to null. Previously, we had to do explicit null checking before using a possible null reference object. In C# 14, you can use the null condition operator on the object. If the object is null, no assignment happens and no exceptions are thrown. Modifiers on Lambda parameters. Here is another explicit implicit fix. Previously, you had to specify the types of the parameters in your Lambda expressions. For example, string text and int result. In C# 14, the parameter types are implicitly inferred. Both ways still work perfectly. Overloading compound assignment operators. In C# 14, you can now overload the compound assignment operators. Here, we simply show the addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division operators to change the value property in the class. Testing this, we demonstrate adding and subtracting a value from the object. The last feature that Microsoft introduces has to do with partial classes. We can break our classes into multiple files. At the top here, you can see the keyword partial. On the side, you notice we gave these files different names. That's okay, as long as the class name is the same, the compiler will join these files together. We draw your attention to this method at the bottom. This is called a hook. The method is implemented in another file. We deliberately commented out the implementation here. The compiler is so smart, it will simply remove any call to the method. No exceptions are thrown. What is really amazing is that you can now make your constructor method partial as well. Jumping back into the other file, you can see a little implementation here. And just testing it out again. Those are the official new C# 14 features. Thank you for watching our video. For more tutorials on C#, click subscribe. Give us a like so the video can be visible to more people.